The purpose of this video is to show you how to download or export a grade report from your Mastery Learning gradebook in Canvas and then calculate averages so that you can put those into Infinite Campus. As you look at this first outcome and the second one and third one and so on, they're all OC or oral communication. I would like to have an average of all my oral communication grades and then put that one average into Infinite Campus. That's the goal here. You can see I've got a blank grade here. Any blanks that need to be corrected before you do this yourself. You should look out for those. I'm going to skip that part right now and just work on exporting. So I chose export grade and I want a place to save it. I'm choosing my desktop. I'm keeping one folder for all my grades, so I download this file there. I can open the file up right here in the bottom left-hand corner, and you can see I've got students organized. I'm not sure how they're organized. So I need them to be alphabetized by last name to speed the data entry. And some of my students have 3 names. So I need to take the names in this first column A and distribute them to columns B and C. But I don't want to mess anything up, so what I'm going to do is highlight B and C and right click, and that allows me to insert 2 blank columns. Now what I'd like to do is take the words in this first column and distribute them to all 3 columns. And so I need to go to the tab that says Data and choose Text to Columns. When this window pops up, I'm going to choose Delimited and then Next. And then instead of tab, I'm going to choose space. And so I'm telling the computer program to take any spaces and split those students. And you can see by scrolling down here what's going to happen. You can see, for example, this girl with 3 names is going to be separated into 3 columns. So I can choose Finish because that's exactly what I wanted. This is the point where you need to double check your list in Infinite Campus to figure out if people with 3 names, their last name should be the one in this second column under the word name. And so I have a few students who I need to cut and paste, get their last name in the right column because they either go by their middle name or their middle name is their last name for whatever reason. Another thing is if you have students who have names that don't match in Canvas and Infinite Campus, you can make those changes now so that the alphabetized list will match each other. So Maddie's name there, for example, doesn't have the hyphenated name in Infinite Campus, and as a consequence, she's out of sequence when I try to enter grades. Okay, now that all the names are set up correctly, I would like to alphabetize the names, but I don't just want to alphabetize the names, I want to alphabetize all the data with the correct name. So I select the entire sheet. Let me show you that again. I click right here between the 1 and the A, just up upper left above the word student. That highlights all the data in the sheet. So now I'm still in the data tab and I can go to sort. My data has headers. By clicking this little box, you can see the headers show up. Last names are in the column B, name column. So I want to sort by that column and I want to sort A to Z. So I clicked OK. Now all the data in the sheet was just sorted. Everyone's name is changed here into alphabetical, but their data moved with them. Okay, next up, while it's all highlighted, I'm going to choose to copy it. So from the Home tab, I choose Copy, and you can do this with Control-C as well. I've just copied all the data. Where am I going to put it? Well, I have already created, and if you want a copy of this, you can get it from me. Oops. On my desktop, I have a folder called Grades. I open up Grades, and I have this raw formatted template. And if you'd like a copy again, just send me an email, walterc@wdmcs.org. I open up this file and I've already got some data in here. You can see it's formatted. It also has a second sheet where calculations have been done for me. So I'm going to click on all this data and I'm going to choose from the paste menu values. I only want to paste in the values, no formats. And you notice there was a big change here, and there were changes all throughout the sheet. If I scroll through it, you can see first is blue, oral communication, then comes collaboration, then comes written, then knowledge and thinking, and finally agency at the end, all color coded here for us. All right. So the real power in this is that on that second sheet, when you click on formatted, you will see the average of all of the oral communication, written communication, collaboration, agency, and if you're using knowledge and thinking, that would show up too. In my class, all of our knowledge and thinking goes directly into Infinite Campus. So now I'm going to enter these into Infinite Campus, and know what your Infinite Campus is looking like, but we've created an Infinite Campus. We have categories for all 5 of the NTLOs. This is all knowledge and thinking for my class. Until we get to the very end, we see our oral communication, written communication. We only have one assignment in these 4 NTLOs, and we just enter the percentage right there. And then we have multiple assignments in knowledge and thinking, and those will all get averaged with the weighted average of 52, 12, 12, 12, and 12. All right, that's about it. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to get a hold of me.